The tough part about being patient is waiting for the unknown, basically. When you have to wait for your turn or your time, you're basically waiting for a time that you don't know what's coming, when it's coming, how it's coming, in what form it'll come. You just know that it'll be on your way, or you're just trying to manifest it that way, and you're trying to have that faith and that belief that it's on its way. And I know it's such a gamble, and it feels like such a shot in the dark thinking that way and thinking like, oh, it's on its way, it's on its way. I don't know how, I don't know what, but like it's coming. And it can be super discouraging as well, because you're basically believing in something that you aren't certain of, and you're believing in something that you can't see. You have to be the one to step up for yourself, not everyone else, but you, and tell yourself and get yourself on that kind of manifestation of, yes, this will happen to me, this will come to me on its own time. It could be rough, where you see other people, striving, making it, getting the things that you desire, and it's hard to not fall into a little hole and feel like, well, they've gotten it, how come I haven't? Like I'm working just as hard too, and it just hasn't happened for me. And I hope that you realize that just because something has happened for someone else doesn't mean that it won't happen for you. And it doesn't mean that your time has run out and your chance is gone. As long as you're still here, as long as you wake up every day, as long as you look at yourself in the mirror and you're living, there's time, there's chances, there's opportunities, there's possibilities. You just have to believe it. You just have to give yourself the patience and know that just because someone else has gotten it does not mean that you are less deserving of it. Your story is just different. Your time, your plan is just different. Let us not compare to others and what we see, and instead just compare ourselves to what we were yesterday. And I hope that you know that every day you're growing, whether it's in a subtle way or not. Every day you're evolving and you're changing, and that is why some things don't come to you at a certain time, because you're always going to be a different person. You're always going to be changing and evolving, and so sometimes those things don't come to you because they're not matched with the person that you are at the moment. Sometimes you are not ready for them, or sometimes you deserve more. So the universe has to kind of play with it a little bit and create something even better for you, even greater for you, for the person that you are going to become. Trust in your process. Trust in your journey, and just trust and trust and trust that the things that you're going through are leading you to better. What I like to tell myself when some things are really hurting me, or where some things are really affecting me, is I've gone through worse. And it's such a hard trick to learn, to know that time heals all and time tells all. And it's so frustrating because time takes long sometimes. Every day you wake up and you're so bothered by this certain thing, you're like, I just want time to pass. But let it, and know that it's fine, I'll get through this. I'm a strong ass person, and I know that just because this happened doesn't mean it's the end of my world. I know that something better is coming. I have a lot more fun, and I have a lot more positivity oozing out of me if I look forward to what's to come, if I look forward to the possibilities of what can happen. Anything can happen. And you have to tell yourself that anything is possible. What was done today can completely change tomorrow, and it's a good way. And that's the beauty of life and living, is that there's so much possibility, there's so much opportunity for change, there's so much opportunity for growth and for just beautiful things to happen, that I would much rather live a life like that, looking forward and hoping and being positive of the next best thing, than dwelling and being sad of what I don't have or what has gone. Just still trust that there's a reason that you're still here. And that final day that you're granted those dreams and those things that you're praying for and you're hoping for, you're gonna realize that all the little things that you went through, all the little harsh moments that you had to go through and what they taught you, all those little things had to be pieced together in such ways that you were not expecting, but they pieced together perfectly to get you there. Happy Monday.